Hi, I'm Jeremy, and I've been a collector all my life. When it comes to collecting, I live my life by the 3 C's. Is it cool? Is it collectible? And is it cheap? So come join me as I look to add more to my collection. Welcome to the hunt.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. It's Jeremy, aka XLJ the OG, and on this video, this is going to be a fun one. We're here in the burbs in Chicago, and we found a really cool place we're going to check out that's got comics, toys, collectibles, all sorts of stuff, called Geek Toy Hut. Really excited to check this out. And of course, don't forget, got a mask. So check this out. Bam. It's gonna be fun.
Alright, so we're starting off with some Ninja Turtles here, some OGs. A lot of this stuff I had as a kid, and man, I'm just kicking myself in the butt. I don't have it anymore. I remember the Troll Turtles, the movie Turtles, the little watch, the turtle decoder thing, the accessories. Man, Ninja Turtles was one hell of a line. There's a Super Shredder. What can I not say enough that hasn't already been said about Turtles? And then over here, it looks like we got some Masters of the U. What the hell? Holy guacamole, Batman. Okay, so let me put things in perspective for you here and why this is so cool. What you're looking at here is some of the rarest Masters of the Universe toys. This is Titus along with Megator. Now, these figures were never released in North America, only really made overseas in Italy. Very rare, very hard to find. This was kind of towards the end of the first generations of Masters of the Universe line. And instead of your typical 5 inches, ladies, a full-blown 16, if you know what I'm saying. And you don't, because you shouldn't. But anyways, these are like museum quality pieces. I just was blown away to see this out in the wild live. I've never seen this in person before, obviously. Just an incredible find. And I guess what had happened from talking to the owner is these figures actually was bought in a whole full collections of Masters of the Universe. And as you can see here, he's got them both on display. Now, he told me the packaging was actually recreated by a friend of his, but they did a hell of a job. They were asking $3,000 a piece for these, but honestly, if you're a Masters of the Universe collectors, these are pretty much your holy grails. And we got some Secret Wars stuff mixed in here with some Masters, some loose Masters of the Universe. Down here we got, oh my goodness, I may need that. I need that Ecto one. I've been looking for that piece for a while. This may happen. I don't know. Here's a pretty cool Alien Early Bird package. Got some cool 80s and 90s toys here. There's the redone He-Man from 89, I believe, where he goes into space. Always love those little watch things, man. Those were pretty cool. Ghostbusters, got some Flash Gordon. Of course, you got some Star Wars, some Thundercats. Oh, it's Roxy, the Rancor monster. Toxic Avenger, Silverhawks. Just so many cool toys here. And of course, what would a toy shop be without your Funko Pop selection? And Geek Toy Hut, they had it in droves, man. A whole entire section, pretty cool stuff. That's cool. Oh, some Kill Bill ones down there. Also, respect the Funko Pop little case. So yeah, love me some Funko Pops, man. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack, baby. Had that sting as a kid. Loved it. And there's a Buff Daddy down here, Mr. Buff Bagwell. And, ooh, Daddy Light. And here we are, the classic Wrestling Buddies line. Loved these as a kid from Tonka. A Technodrome up there too, some epic stuff. Got some more Turtles on card. Pretty good stuff. I remember having the random ones like the Ace Duck and the little robot guy and the Stingray dude. A Crash Bandicoot toy, I'll be darned. And Casey Jones. Turtles, once again, enough cannot be said. Such an amazing line of toys. Oh, Savage Dragon, one of my all-time favorite comics. Made by Playmates too. Got some more Turtles. Love that giant, I believe Donatello. Oh man, some Lucy WCW, San Francisco Toy Makers. Had that Fader, one of my all-time favorites. Got some cool stuff down here. Oh, check this loose stuff out. Some Power Rangers, some Star Wars. Hulk Hogan flashlight, brother. Now this was very interesting and rare. An ECW playset that had all additional toys. I love how it comes with a chainsaw, among other things. So back in '99, San Francisco Toy Makers did an ECW toy line, which was really cool. And I had several of these guys. Now, mine came from mainly Series 1 or 2. I had Tommy Dreamer. I had Taz. Homicidal, Suicidal Sabu, the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam, Just Incredible, and his Impact player partner, Lance Storm. In my opinion, the San Francisco Toy Lines ECW line was one of the most underrated figure lines. Now, granted, the rings sucked, and it was a hand-me-down from WCW days, but it was also cool as there's a multitude of lines. You had Champion Clashers, which had like Axel, Rotten, Balls Mahoney, Rhino, Tajiri, Super Crazy. The Bash of the Brawlers, which introduced Steve Corino and Supernova. And then the Thrill Zone, which I'm assuming was a playoff Friday night Thrill Zone, because God forbid, where were our Roller Jam figures, said no one ever. And here we have some fun 90s toys, Space Jam, Hercules, that's right, Hercules had a toy line, and some more cool stuff. Yeah, speaking of Space Jam, how about the Marvin the Martian little gun thingy? Thought that was really cool. Some cool Star Wars stuff, because I always love me some Star Wars, Power of the Force, baby. Graphic novels, because this is a comic shop. They had a Spawn toy up here. And this is really cool. Look at this Hanna-Barbera sign piece. Love to have that, but just couldn't see spending the money, although it was really cool. Some cool Jurassic Park stuff. Love the Viewmaster. If you're 90s kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about with the Viewmaster, and some Furbies, of course, as well. Oddly enough, I did not realize Smallville had a toy line, and I love that show. Quite a bit of different miscellaneous loose figures, as well as some comics down bottom, but I mean everything from Marvel to DC, you name it, they had it, which a toy store should have. Really cool stuff. Okay, now we're moving on to his G.I. Joe collection, which he had some pretty cool G.I. Joe on card, as well as Lucy's and Transformers, of course. Gotta love the Hasbros back in the day, man. I love the random 90s stuff, man, like Cadillacs and dinosaurs. Love that cartoon. Ooh, I Spy with My Eyes, Stay Puft, man. I may have to get that. I love this Jurassic Park toy, and the Power Ranger gloves, which was highly coveted as a child. Got some cool loose Ghostbusters figures. We got a cute little Gizmo and some Fraggle Rock toys from Mickey D's. Okay, so this was cool. Found a Shadow motorcycle, and I had that as well as the Shadow figure as a kid. Some Mortal Kombat down here, some other miscellaneous. The Hook! I seen the Hook! And this is cool. I believe some McFarlane toys. Love that they have a Bubba Hotep figure, which Bubba Hotep's a great movie. If you've never seen it, check it out. Some Spawn. Love me some more McFarlane stuff. Tales from the Crypt Keeper. I had those as a kid. And it looks like he's got some loose NECA figures. I noticed a RoboCop, a Gremlin, Freddy Krueger. Ooh, look at that baby Smurf. If only they had my Snoopy snow cone machine. That is my white whale I will have someday. Now what I saw next was cool. Full Moon Movies was an independent movie company, do a lot of horror movies straight to video, and they had some amazing lines like Subspecies Puppet Master, Doll Man, to name a few, but they had some toys that I thought was really cool. Oh, and check out some retro 90s. They got some Darkwing Duck, some Chip and Dale, and some Fievel Goes West. You love the 90s, son. Oh, and Hunchback of Notre Dame, one of Savannah's favorite movies. Okay, and this may be the coolest thing here. That is a Filmation Ghostbusters Ghost Buggy. Now, for those of you who don't know, yes, there was another Ghostbusters. And we talk about this on our podcast, Colecast, the podcast for all of us, in our episode on Saturday morning cartoons, which is available now on Spotify and other podcast providers, but I digress. But yeah, Ghostbusters, this was the lesser known of the Ghostbusters cartoon, but obviously it was cool enough to get its own toy line. And there was only one series made, but still they got all the main characters that you needed, like Tracy the Ape, Jake Kong Jr., Eddie Spencer Jr., Primeval, the bad guys, Scared Stiff, Fangstar, all of them. And this toy line was actually made by a company called Chomper, which ended up getting bought out by Tyco. But the really cool thing was the buggy, man. It did all the cool stuff in the cartoon, like it got really tall, extended legs. It turned into like a boat. It could fly and do all sorts of cool stuff, man. It's a really cool toy line, and one has to wonder, what if? What if, in a parallel universe, if that had happened? Some other pretty cool stuff here in the case. Got some unique on-card Masters of the Universe, or I believe so. But down here, of course, the ever-growing in popularity Hasbro WWF figures. It also has got a Hacksaw Jim Duggan in black tights, LJN. Cool stuff.
Okay, so we just checked out Geek Toy Hut, and it was everything I thought it could be and more. Awesome. Guy had really great prices. Super nice guy. I wish I caught his name, but man, super nice guy. He was cool enough to let me film in there and stuff. So it was awesome. Great place. Reminded me of a toy department in Ohio. Not as big, but still he had a lot of good stuff. Man, he had some super rare stuff, which you'll see in the video, but the one at the end that blew my mind, I didn't even know existed, was the Ghostbusters vehicle from Filmation. So, but that being said, what did I get? Well, I got some stuff, and it was really cool. Let me show you. All right, first up, check this out. Well, my all-time favorite comic, Savage Dragon. And I loved this toy line as a kid, so this was mixed in with the Ninja Turtles. But yeah, and I love this. This is my favorite. Look, it's got the reduced price, and it's got the Kmart sticker on there and stuff. But yeah, got the Savage Dragon from Playmates, so that is going in the Nerdberry. I'm kind of, it's like dangerous, but I'm kind of starting to get into collecting the original like loose wrestling figures, but like I only do Hasbro's LJNs, But I'm excited now to add some gloobs from WCW. So I got some pretty cool ones here. I will show you first up. And these were loose. They've been beat up, but it's okay. Because, you know, they're going to go on my little podcast room stand probably or something. I don't know. Little double A, the Enforcer, Arn Anderson. Look at that ass. Arn Anderson. One of my all-time favorite wrestlers of all time. Easily top 5. One, Barry Windham. Notice the cowboy boots. And the ponytail. And, of course, damn! Some Ron Simmons. Flex. Did pick up some Hasbro's too. Got some $1 Million Man action. Now this is from, I think, Lauder series, so I think it's 90, 90, I think. I don't know. I'm just getting into this stuff. And of course, the one and only Hot Rod himself, little Roddy Piper. So, two more things, which, as cool as all that was, these are probably my favorites. An original OG 1984 Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's right. Look at it. Bam! So, and like I said, they had good prices too. This was $20. A little bit. And finally, love this. A little Chewbacca's bowcaster, and I love how it's kind of got the patina on it that's like kind of wore out and stuff. So, yep, this is going in the Nerdberry. So that was my pickups at the Geek Toy Hut. If you are in, I feel like this is Schaumburg, but I don't know. I'm terrible with that, but look them up, check them out. They are pretty awesome. Great prices, very friendly staff, great setup of the shop. So loved it. So that's gonna do it for this vlog. So don't forget to like and subscribe, kiddies. Bye.